Hey guys, Theorem7528 here. Welcome back to the video. Starting from today, I'm going to actually have these videos posted more regularly. I have been watching editing videos recently, so yeah, there's that. So stay tuned for actual high quality videos. Also, my members review will be getting a huge editing makeover with it being high quality. Whoa! So expect it to look like kind of like Rada's videos, or yeah, just expect it to look something like that. Anyways, let's get right into my prediction. So this is my March 2021 Yu-Gi-Oh! Banlist prediction. First up, we have the bands, which right here on the screen. We've got Tricking of All Calamities, aka VFD, aka Very Fun Dragon, Ben 10, and Union Carrier. So I think we all know why VFD is on here. Because it's a very, very fun card. Okay, in all seriousness, though, it's stupidly easy to summon Virtual Worlds, and just it's a really powerful monster in its own right. Negating just basically every monster effect your opponent throws out is pretty gross, and it just ends games on its own. Virtual World is also has that new rank 9 Omni Negate coming out, so if VFD does get banned, they can easily replace it with that. Now we have Ben 10. You know that used to be one of my favorite shows, actually. But back on topic. Benton is kind of a nutty card. Non-plus per turn searches, as well as having a large search pool, makes it hilariously good in Drytron. The card itself can be searched by Drytron via Alpha, I think that's what it's called, and through pre-prep. So you just have so many ways to get into your hand and tribute off for Drytrons. It's kind of absurd. It definitely should be banned just because of that reason alone. Union Carrier is probably a strange pick by many people. Most people think it's not a very powerful card. It's just a pretty decent extender. I personally will see it as a probability card, like in a way where it has the potential to be extremely broken. It pretty much just allows any deck to grab any monster from your deck. It's generic. You could just grab, for example, in the case of ABC, you can just grab the Photon Orbital from your deck and just get easy Cyber Dragon Infinity Axis. That's one example of Union Carrier just being able to splash into many different decks. I personally don't like it a lot. It has the potential to be extremely broken, so I think having it banned is probably safer. And also, Drytron is getting that new XC, so you don't even need Union Carrier or Benton, actually, to be honest. So even if both of those do get banned, Drytron's still probably going to be a pretty good deck, and also having just both of these as well as that XZ is kind of stupid. Next up we have the limits. So first up we have Miscellaneousaurus. Misk is just dumb. Fucking disgusting. Killing all interactivity is extremely stupid. The only reason I don't have it banned is because the fact that we had Misk at 1 before, and it was fine. Dinos were completely fine at that time. I don't want to outright kill the deck. It's not going to accomplish anything, but I want to still hit it in some capacity. So I think having it at 1 is probably the best choice, since Dinos still do need Misk to at least do some plays, as like getting Armasaur from the deck. Now we have Eldritch. Well, with Sanguine at 1. Same deal with Dinos. I don't want to outright kill the deck, but hit it in some capacity. Eldritch in general is able to grind extremely hard, and to basically no end. It's borderline absurd. Hitting Sanguine to 1 hurts the deck in a small way where they can't easily access Golden Boy as much as they would, but it still lets them be a competent grind deck. So it just doesn't completely outgrind every other deck in existence. So yeah, Sanguine to 1 is probably fine, in my eyes at least. Then we have Firewall to 1. It's getting an errata, so I'm pretty sure everybody says Firewall is going to go to 1, unless they forget to update the database like Makura. Oh god, Firewall FTK flashbacks, Jesus Christ. Okay, now we have Mirage Stelio. Oh, salad. How the mighty have fallen. Salad Great hasn't really been doing so hot recently. I think we should give him a little boost in the competitive ladder by putting the horse at 1. It's gonna probably put them at rogue status, which would be a-okay, to be honest. Since Salad is already a pretty competent grind deck, being able to cycle through their monsters pretty well and spawn traps with Sunlight Wolf, I think it'd be nice to see him the same tier as Shadow or Lich in our current format, since, the format is pretty slow. Also, Electromite, Pen, Trip Gaming, Electromite 1. Electromite's a fun card. I actually like the card a lot. Pen isn't doing much, so let's put the most, let's put the Pen staple at 1, If not him, then Astrograph. It's not really gonna change much. Either one at 1. Actually, no, probably Electromite at 1 probably will put them at least in tier 2 status, I would say. Pen is a really fun deck, to be honest. I actually like that deck a lot. I do not want both of them at 1, because that's just gonna cause a lot of problems having both Astrograph and Electromite at 1. So I think having just one or the other is probably fine. Horror to 1 also, because Orcus dies to a single hand trap. I feel like they really do need that boost where they can actually play even if they do get hand trapped, and Harp I feel is perfect for this. It gets some Gear Surf from deck, as well as like other funny little cards like the Nightmare Orcus thing. Honestly, perfect limit in my opinion. Next we have Engage to 1. This is kind of a biased pick. I'm not gonna lie, but I had my reasons. For it. As sad as it is, Striker is kind of meh this format. And I, as a race simp, wish to see this deck rise to its former glory. Engage to 1 allows the deck to have that burst of consistency as before, as you can recycle it via Kagari. So being at 1 is completely fine, so you just can't abuse it. You could just use Kagari to just loot that one copy. Personally, and this is my personal opinion, this probably never going to happen in a million years, but I personally think banning Horror Drones and putting Engage to 3 is fine. It just makes the deck not splashable anymore and just pure Striker. But I get why people would disagree with that, though. Anyways, Engage to 1 allows a deck to get the important cards to your hand, like Ray or Widow Anchor, Horner Jones even, without breaking the deck, so I think having a 1 is fine. Now we have the Unlimits. Call back to 3, because it really hurts Rogue more than Combo. Rogues really need that one push where they can play through that hand trap without just losing like heroes. Essentially, I don't know, like even evil twins actually, kind of live twins. If you just Ash or like normal summon, they're kind of fucking screwed. Yeah, so I think Call Back to 3 is probably fine. And also Call to 1 was always a stupid fucking hit in my book. Next we have Bardish to 3, because even when the deck was Apple Power, people only played it 1. So like having it at 1 or 3 doesn't really change much. Yeah, well, yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, unless you don't want to, and I'll see you next time.